Assalamu alaikum everyone, hoping you all are doing well. Once again, welcoming you in the world of Learn with Amina, and today I have brought for you another tip. If you're going to move to a language course which is called TOEFL, so I'm gonna give you drastic tips and drastic tips that you're gonna improve in a very best possible way. So you want to improve your speaking skills of appearing for TOEFL? Oh yes, I'm gonna give you 6 great tips for TOEFL speaking success. If you want to improve and if you want yourself to be passed in the test of TOEFL, I'm going to give you pro tips of mine. So pro tip number 1 of mine for TOEFL speaking is practice summarizing. One part of TOEFL exam involves reading a passage on a particular topic, and after you have read the text, you will then listen to a person speaking about the same passage, and after that you have listened, you have taken notes, you will be asked to paraphrase all the information that you both have read and heard. So you should know the technique of paraphrasing. What is a great way to practice this for your own is to read short articles and summarize them verbally by yourself. Always ask one of your friends or teachers or a family member to help you out. Make sure you use only the key points that will be in your own words. So you will be expected more comparisons to relate text to the dialogues that you hear. So you can use all these phrases in summarizing your work. That is all in all, on the whole, generally speaking. So these 3 phrases will be meaning the same for you in conclusion. So what will be the second tip? Well, I'm going to share the second tip for TOEFL successors. So you want to be the part, you should grab a pen and take notes. Now, how important is that? Will be the second tip. Let's discuss. As I said, that you should grab a pen and take notes, so it's really very important. You will do the same in the first step, but using an audio clip instead of a short article. Go online and search for recorded lectures, talks, different podcasts, and newscasts. So there will be 2 minutes long, and just listen to them, take notes, and the main argument should be focused, the written text, and then using these notes, speak a summary of the audio, making sure that relates to the given audio and given article. So tip number 3, that is, don't overuse phrasal verbs. If you are preparing for TOEFL exam, this is a pro tip for you. All English examinations love phrasal verbs. So phrasal verbs are not really appropriate in the written TOEFL exam because they are somewhat informal. However, they are acceptable in speaking exams, and speaking is more informal. So the key is being able to use phrasal verbs correctly without overusing them. So you will be moving towards the 4th tip of the day. If you're going to appear for TOEFL test, you should record yourself speaking. When you practice your English speaking for any spoken exam, you should try and record yourself if possible. So if you don't have the equipment to record yourself at home, don't worry. The web has great resources to record temporary files, and they are of no excuses. So don't keep recording and re-recording yourself though. It's a waste of time, and you really need to see what kind of mistakes you are making and committing. Be natural and listen carefully to the phrases you are using and how you are pronouncing and what is the tone of your voice. I know it can be quite awful to you listening to your own recording sometimes, but the activity is really going to help you further away. So tip number 5 for TOEFL students is use a variety of verb tenses. What is that? Always make sure that you have read and listened to the questions. The greatest thing about the TOEFL exam is that you will have the questions written in front of you to refer to as well. So this will help you choose which verb tense you should be using. Many students choose incorrectly in question number 1 and 2 when they are asked to talk about their familiar topic. So these students think that because the task is to talk about themselves, they automatically assume that the present tense simple is needed. Now, don't commit this mistake, dear one out there. So you should be focusing on the factual actual questions. Question number 1 has 4 parts. You should know it. What is the skill? How will it help you succeed in the modern world? Why is it important? And what are some examples related to it? So let's move to the last step of the day, and that is keep it short and sweet. If your spoken is large, boring, nobody is going to pay attention to it and you will not be able to improve. Now, how you can do that, let me explain. One of the biggest mistakes non-native English speakers make in speaking text and test is the very simple thing. They answer the question by stating the question again first, and this is really incorrect for 2 reasons. First of all, it's a waste of time to state the question, what is exactly? And the second one is that you have limited time and it's not natural. Think about it. Would you ever do this in your own language and compare 2 beginnings of the response? So where do you see yourself in the 10 years time? Generally, the TOEFL speaking exam is not difficult. So like that, the people say to practice makes a man perfect. So grab some friends who speak English well and start practicing with them. All you need to do is go over past exam papers and remember the above 6 tips I have told you. As you always, stay calm and think before you speak. All the best and a very good luck to all the people who are going to go for TOEFL examination. I hope that this video has been really a great help for you as you're going to improve yourself. So, in the last, I just want to say, I know you are going to get ready for succeeding into your TOEFL speaking exam. So till you improve yourself, I want to say you till my next video, do take care of yourself. I'll be catching you with something innovative in my videos. Take very good care of yourself. Be Amanullah. Keep sharing, subscribing and hit liking my channel. This is Learn English with Amina.